All right, guys, we are here with the CEO of Girlfriend Films, Dan O'Connell. Dan, what about Girlfriend Films, when you started it, was so groundbreaking for me because it's a company that's not like other companies. You actually treat people with respect. It's a company where workers can go to and they can actually be happy when they go home from work. Is that something you wanted to do when you started Girlfriends?
Oh, very definitely. I always made it a point not to hit on the girls and to earn their respect. Because when I started 11 years ago, and we actually unveiled 11 years ago at this event, but at that time it was more difficult to find girls to do this. Now my God, they're all over the place. But at the time I wanted to earn the girls' respect so I could have them refer girls in to work for us. So, you know, that respecting the girls has always worked for me, and yeah, to this day we treat the girls like gold, our locations like gold, and as I say, nobody's ever quit or retired from Girlfriends Films.
And I think that's really the most important thing for me with Girlfriends is there's so many girls that, you know, you could be a quote-unquote bad guy, and that's the kind of reputation of this industry, and you're really not. And I think there's something to be said for that, because girls show up at Girlfriends Films and they're excited to work for it. They're excited to be in the Women Seeking Women series. They're excited to hear that they're working for Girlfriends. Does it make you feel vindicated that girls are happy to show up on set?
Oh, we love that reputation. Yeah, it's something that we've worked hard to earn over 11 years. And to me, the company is really about goodness. That sounds very corny, but we try and legitimize our industry as much as possible. It's a little bit of an uphill battle because there are other companies who don't do that, but we treat everybody fair and pay our bills. And do I look at this business, we're here to make people happy, to give them orgasms and make them content and just better people. But we're sort of like laughter is best medicine. Orgasms are close behind, I think.
It's very true. And I mean, you guys have gotten a ton of nominations. You've won a ton of awards. And this year you got a ton of nominations again. Is there any particular film that you gave the green light on that got made that you're proud of?
Well, I think as far as the awards go, we're always up for. We actually won 4 Studio of the Year awards last year, and I'm very proud of the studio we've become in our marketing and our branding and so on. And I got the Man of the Year award from XBiz last year, which was the biggest award I can ever receive. I think after that they're not quite so as important as that. That was very flattering, but I think I really like our pinup series. I think we've done a good job with that. Okay.
They've literally turned the lights down on us, but we'll
still be here. There we go.
Now, when you get nominated for something like Man of the Year, does it make you know you're doing something right?
Yeah, I think we're doing something right. I don't know if I deserved it, but I took it anyway. But yeah, I think the industry really needs to legitimize itself. Unfortunately, the industry is judged by a lot of people based on the most objectionable content, the urination and some violence on girls and so on. But in the end, we're just here to do good things. I feel like you know, we're the Mother Teresa of the porn business. So it's just very gratifying to me, and I know our company as well, that we're thought of well and we treat people well, and we're trying to make good porn, and we get emails from guys saying, oh, they've learned something, or you know, we try and make it educational as well as entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, girl porn, last year it exploded, this year it exploded even more. Do you think it's because women are realizing that other women are hot?
I think that's part of it. When I first got into the business, for every 100 feet of shelf space in an adult store, maybe about 2 feet would be girl, and I think that's inched up to maybe 8 or 10 or 12 feet now. Girl is, you know, we've thrived more. We've done more with storyline, I think, than boy-girl. We've done more with seduction than boy-girl, and we've taken it some new directions, and I think that's one reason we've been a little bit, we've grown faster than the boy-girl segment has.
Yeah, I mean, obviously your girl content, you have everything. You have instructional, you have hot girl sex, you have the flies. I mean, there's nothing girls you can't find. But in the boy-girl aspect of it, what do you want to do more with that, or is it something you want to explore?
Yeah, Michael Disco came on as a filmmaker for us this past summer. And he's doing Girl Girl. He was with Vivid for 19 years, so he was basically a boy-girl director, writer and director. But he's done 2 boy-girl movies for us so far. They're pretty high caliber. They're getting up there into the feature level, feature film level. And we hope to have him putting out a boy-girl every month. And it would be something that would be romantic and soft and true to life, where you know, the characters evolve and their relationships and that sort of thing.
Now, I'm not going to ask you to pick your favorite because that would upset some people. But who's a girl that you know you want to call up and have her in a girlfriend feature film because you said she's going to sell DVDs and she's the joy to have on set?
Well, Angela Summers is the most recent girl we've had come on, who really does dialogue well, and she's gorgeous and she likes other girls, and she loves to have sex, and she's just really something. I find that the girls I like most are the girls where I can give them a character in a movie and they can embody that character. For instance, Heather Starlett, she's always the girl whose dad has just lost his carpentry shop and her mom died of cancer, and she's trying to claw her way to the top, and she's, you know, we feel very sorry for her. On the other hand, they're the troublemakers like Dana DeArmond. She's always the troublemaker in the film, so you have to have a combination of characters.
And Dana's very funny. I mean, Dana's probably the funniest person to follow on Twitter.
I think, yeah, Dana's hilarious.
I mean, and is that something that you want to do more comedies and whatnot, or are you more on the sensual side of things?
I like being on the sensual side. I don't think that comedy is as good a backdrop for hot sex as, say, sensuality, drama, something with tension in it. Really good sex, I think, comes with tension. It's usually a first-time sex for somebody, first time with another person, and you know, maybe the husband is ready to come through the door and whack you with the butcher. That's why I got my first sex as a girl. The older girl in town, who was probably all of 20 years old at the time, and she was split up with her husband, as I thought, and then we got up to the top floor apartment in the middle of winter in Montana, and she told me, "Hope my husband doesn't come home because he gets real mean when he's drunk." And there I was. I couldn't leave. I mean, I was going to get my first piece of ass. It was a landmark night for me, and but that whole tension behind the thing was, I think, helped make it an unreal, unbelievable experience.
There you go. Well, Dan, thank you for taking the time to speak with us. Girlfriend Films, I know this is going to be a big year. It always is for you guys. And thank you for doing what you do.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you coming out, and hope everybody likes the show.
All right. Check us out, Tattle.XXX, BrewinAfterDark.com. Thanks, guys.